All right, guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Let's take a look at a few problems. We got 3 problems to go through, and I'll try to keep the video short. Here we have number 1 under graph the image of the figure using the transformation given. So we're given a transformation rule. I'll do this in red, and I'll do this in blue. Okay? And what it's telling us is obviously each one of these vertices, A, B, and C, and D, are going to be shifted 2 units to the right and 4 units up. So A is 1, 2, and B is 4 units, and it's up 4 units. 2, 3, 4. This is our new point. We're going to label that A prime. Let's do the next one. Let's do B. So B says 1, 2 units to the right, 4 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our point. We'll call that B prime because we're building the image, right? This really is a misnomer. They really should have called this more of like the pre-image, really. But we'll go with what they said. So now let's do C here, and C says move 2 to the right. And you know what? We might as well do D at this point. D also says move 2 to the right. And now let's do C, 4 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our point here for C. So C prime. And now let's move D up 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll make another big old point right there and call that D prime. Now, what I'm going to do is, because it looks a little messy here, I'm just going to try to erase a few things without losing the points that we just generated. Woohoo! Okay, now all we have to do is draw it out. And we'll try to do it as best we can. I mean, we're not really perfect here at doing things, but hey, that's a pretty good segment, isn't it? I hope. And then this one. I didn't do that one too well. Oh, that one's good. And, there we go. So, now we've completed the first problem. The image is now the A, B, C, D prime. Okay? Let's move on to the second one. It says here, find the coordinates of the vertices of each figure after the given transformation. So all we have to do is first realize where we are in space. So we have to do a few things here. And we'll use red again. We have to realize where the points are first. So I'm going to say J, and then we're going to figure out where it is in the coordinate plane, right? That's back 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's back 4, and it's up 1, 2, 3, 4 at 4. So J is at negative 4, 4. We'll use a different color for K here, and K is going to be at 1, 2, 3 back, right? You guys see it? And then up how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there we go. We've got K. Use a different color, light blue this time. L, we're just going to have back. So that's back 1 up 2, right? And then let's use, ooh, that's an interesting color. Let's use that one. And then let's see if it even shows up. The only one we have left is I. Oh boy. I'm not sure that's a really good color to use, but we'll see. Let me know. It looks nice. Obviously it's on the 0 for the y, but we just have to count backwards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's at negative 4. And let's erase that. Okay, let's just kind of go over that with a slightly different color here and make it a little more interesting, just so we can see it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's an ugly color, but that's okay. And then all we have to do is take the translation, right? So here's the translation. The translation says what? Take whatever we have in the horizontal position and lose 1. So that would be -5. And then it says take the vertical position 4 and lose 2. So we're at 2. Okay, we have the translation, and this is the translation we're following, right? So now we just take -3 and we lose 1, so that's -4. And we have 4 and we minus 2, so that's 2. So we have a -4, 2. Excuse me. And then blue, we'll do the translation. We have a loss of 1 minus 1, so that's -2. And we have 2 minus 2, that's 0. And the last one, we're going to use that orange color here because it's a little bit easier to read, right? So we've already lost $4, right? And we're going to lose another dollar up here, so we've lost 5. And we have lost 2 because 0 minus 2 is -2. So what is what are the points for the actual image? Well, here they are. This, and I'll try to make it a little bit nicer here. I'll write it down here. Sorry. J prime is -5, comma 2. K prime is -4, comma 2. L prime is -2, comma 0. And I prime is -5, comma -2. And that wraps up number 2. Oh, small mistake. Did anybody catch it? Did you? Nah, I'm just kidding with you. I'm just having fun. Anyway, so we should move on now, right? Look, that was a little bit of fun. I'm tired. I try to make things interesting, but you know, it's just weird. Okay, so now we're moving from J to J prime. So not too bad of a problem to work out, right? Hopefully maybe you have actually already done it and just said the video's like, yeah, okay. No, I'm just having fun. So all we have to do is write a translation rule for this, and let's do that. So this is really what we're going to call the pre-image, or PI, and this over here is the image here. So I'm going to look at J, and I'm going to see how far it shifts back, right? Because that's in the horizontal distance, so that's in the x's. Remember, x is the horizontal. And then we're going to use, and blue might not be the best color here for this time, purple. And then we just simply move down, right? And that would give us the y. And then all we have to do is literally state the translation rule. We have to say that we start at some place in space, some horizontal and some vertical space, and we're translating it. What? Well, that's easy. We just have to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So x minus 7, right? We're moving 7 to the left. And are we moving up or down on the y? Well, that's going to be y what? Minus something, right? But we just need to count for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Feel like the count from Sesame Street. All right. Hopefully this helps you work out some of the problems. and see you in class.